First couple of days back in pre-season, has it gone as well as you expected so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I think you always look at how the players come back. You want them to come back with the same kind of zest and enthusiasm they had at the end of the season. I think everybody deserves a break, so I think the players have earned that over last year. The one thing you hope is that they come back in good shape, so you can crack on and you can really try to start working hard straight away. And the aim of the first 2 days really is to get a real good barometer and a gauge of where they are, and then hopefully, as they've shown so far, they're in good physical condition and we can start to accelerate the process of improving over pre-season. And that's what it is. It's not just the fitness, it's not just the volume of training. The sports science, obviously we want to improve and give the players the best possible chance of becoming better physically as athletes, but also tactically, the work we need to do before the season starts. And we've only got 5.5 weeks to do that, so we've got to cram an awful lot in.
And next week you go away to Spain for a training camp. Tell us a little bit about that and the thought process that went into it.
Yeah, I looked at lots of different camps over the summer. I think you've mentioned I flew out to Germany, I flew out to Holland, flew out to Spain. So the preparation's got to be right. How we've done it for the last 3 or 4 seasons worked very, very well, and we've had good success in terms of the preparation for the players and taking them into the season and having very few injuries. So we wanted to follow that a little bit, and therefore that meant we wanted to go away early. So the second week, we wanted to work hard for 5-6 days where we can do almost 3 sessions a day and batter the players, without games to worry about, without any outside interference, if you like. So that was always my plan for that focus. And that's what we'll get. I think maybe next year we'll look at doing something like that early, and then maybe a 2 or 3 day camp where there's a game, part way through the season again, because I think that's something the fans would like and would enjoy being part of, and I think we'll look at that. But I think the first season, full season, I think it's important that we try to get what we want out of it and be a little bit selfish.
Would you say your squad sort of building, strengthening has finished yet, or are you hopeful that there may be 1 or 2 others still to walk through the door?
Yeah, I'd like to think we're going to bring another 2 in the next 2 weeks. Again, those players' deals are quite a long way down the road, but as we know over this summer, until deals are done, they're never done. And then I think it will be a case of then evaluating the squad, and when we look to trim a little bit more and maybe get 2 or 3 out on loan at places, possibly then strengthen again in other areas. But I know where we want to be so far. I think we're not far off our targets that we identified high up on the list in the summer, which is encouraging. And if we can get another couple over the line, then I think we'll have been very, very pleased with the work we've done.